What up, you two? We back at it again. Here I go again. We're looking at Dan Vasc, Thunder Dan. This is a throwback. You guys know the damn song, all right? I don't need to explain it. Explain lyrics. We got Whitesnake. Here I go again, on my own. And here I actually do go again. I'm leaving states. Well, I'm not going to tell you when. Pretty soon though. Or where? You creepers. I'm just kidding. No, I'm going out of town for beeping in my ear of emails coming in for a wedding. It's going to be a good time. So if you're on my Patreon, you've noticed that I've been throwing a bunch of content on there that's not on YouTube. So it's a good reason you are. Most people should be. Go over to Patreon. It's free. That's where most of my requests do come from. Do me a favor. Go support Dan. First and foremost, that's what we're here for, is to support the artists. If you have time after that, definitely like, comment, subscribe. Boop. It's over there. And yeah, let's. This is 5.5 minutes of Dan. That's a lot of Dan. I'm into it. Let's dive in and see how he attacks Whitesnake. Let's go. All right. Some merch. I dig it. Murphy's Law. Dan's Law. Shut up and do something.
And songs of yesterday, and I made up my mind. I ain't wasting no more time, though I keep searching for an answer. I never seem to find what I'm looking for. Oh Lord, I pray you give me strength to carry on. I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone, and I made up my mind. No more time.
So you expect with, and the snare part that I was doing this, their drummer missed it, because that's absolutely in the original. I'm just kidding. You know what I'm talking about. Dun, dun, dun. Anyways, he's staying pretty close to the original right now. You got, and because the original does get, it's a rock song. It gets loud, and you got to put some emotion to it at points though. But knowing Dan, the roof's gonna come off at some point. We're only a minute and a half into this, so I mean, these songs are custom tailored to Dan. I mean, I say that with, like, he does this shit with any song, really. He could do this with Disney songs, and I'd be like, this is made for him. But you get old school rock covers. This is literally like his voice is perfect for these, and honestly, like, I know he puts a lot into it, but like he could do this shit in his sleep, old school rock, with how talented he is, and it's just like, it just custom fits right in his bag.
Just another heart in need of rescue, waiting on love's sweet charity. I ain't gonna hold on for the rest of my days, 'cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone.
it is. I never really have any critique for anything. But as a drummer, there's like key points in here that the guitar's on point. Guitar is doing perfect. That this song needs so bad that's just being it might just be an oversight, or maybe it's done on purpose. But there's certain hits in this song in the original that like I'm wanting. Dan's singing the shit out of it. I have this drummer's ear. And anyways, I'm not complaining. I'm just speaking loudly about my distaste for something. I'm just kidding. It's a very small complaint. We're not here to listen to a drummer. We're here to listen to Dan. Let's go.
Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I know what it means to walk alone, the lonely street of dreams. Here I go again on my own. Going down the only road I've ever.
Hey, my friends, as you can see, I'm wearing my
Hola, mi amigo.
Dan's Law t-shirt today. This is my favorite model, V-neck. It's a little bit more slim. It has the sleeve a little bit high to show those guns. That's right. And allow me.
Dan, I'm not as skinny as you, and I ain't got guns like that. So I'm gonna need a different size. And can you get that in like a Henley cut? I can't mess with V-necks anymore. But I mess with that, man. I dig it.
To remind you that pandemics or not, the dance law is still on. Stop acting with your emotions. Start acting with your mind. Don't.
Does he just live and breathe like this this rock persona everywhere he goes? Like, does he order food at a drive-thru at Taco Bell? I'll have a burrito supreme with a hot sauce. Make that 5. You know what I mean? Like, I dig it, man. He's dramatic, and that's why we like him. Yeah. So as far as like, we'll let him talk. That's a lot of. We got a minute and a half left of that.
Guide yourself based on what you see on the mainstream media. Find the facts and the info that you need by yourself. Do your own research, check your own numbers, check your history. We've been through this before, and here we are. Relax. For the love of God, shut up and do something. Those are still available on the represent.com/store/Dan Vasc. I appreciate your support. Now, very exciting news. Next week, this is very exciting. Next week, it will be 10 years from my very first YouTube video. That means my channel will be 10 years old next week. This is very exciting. I'm preparing something very special for you guys. This is a great time to hit that bell notification if you haven't done so yet. Boy, my life was a lot different when I recorded that first video. The video sucks, by the way, but it's still there if you want to check. As you guys know, I'm all about music that gives you power, so you can have yourself an epic day. Here's a playlist that will accomplish just that for you. See you there.
That just reminded me, the video sucks. Like, I went back. Don't do it, by the way. Like, I had a comment yesterday. Somebody commented on like my first video ever, which I would take down. I just don't care that much. But like, it's awful. It's just like the camera quality is like garbage. It's like one of those. It might be like an attached webcam on a laptop. And not like a professional, whatever this thing that I bought is. But, the dude wrote, I tried to listen to the content. I think it was a Harry Mack video. Maybe it wasn't my first. Could have been like the second or third or whatever, but it was like one of the first. It was within the first week or two, because like my thumbnail was like me writing in paint, trying to with my cursor write, and like that was. And I'm leaving that. I could go back and touch that up if I wanted. I think it's endearing to, you don't know where you're going if you don't know where you came from, type of thing, right? You can see progression. I think that speaks to something, right? Growth, maybe. Anyways, so he writes, I couldn't make it through the video. Your audio sucks. I'm like, yeah, man, I really appreciate you pointing that out. I'll try to work on that. I don't really know what else to say from there. You can see it's years old, and I don't know. You can probably see that I've fixed audio a little bit since then. I mean, I still look like shit, but at least I sound good, right? No, that was great. You know what? He didn't go as hard on that as I kind of expected, weirdly. And that's the first time I've ever said that about him. Usually he surprises me with like, oh shit, he did that. No, I mean, because the screams and the parts of the song where he got like loud, and that's part of the song inherently in the original anyways. He just has a natural voice to be able to do that kind of flawlessly and naturally. I thought he'd take one of those and just hold it, or just take it from like here to here. I don't know, take it up an octave, or I have no idea what you do there, but he probably couldn't take that up an octave. No, that's ridiculous. You know what I mean though? Like do something. It was a great cover. It was closer to the original than I expected throughout. I expected him to start there and then just open the floodgates. But no, that was, I mean, it's great. Everything he does is great. I couldn't get the drums out of my head, as you noticed, but because there's a couple parts. It's like 2 or 3 parts in that where there's important things not do, or to do, and not to I don't know. Just maybe an oversight. Who knows? I'm talking too much. Do me a favor, go support Dan, Thunder Dan Vasc, VASC. I always link it below. Definitely go check him out. And yeah, go subscribe. If you like what I do, like, comment down below. Subscribe. And we're going away. So here I go again. We'll talk to you next week.